So in just about every season of Feast TV, I have some variation of this dish, and it's because I love it. It is chicken cooked with wine. And in this particular recipe, we're going to brown the chicken, skin on, bone in. That's the best way to have it. And we're gonna marry in some Mediterranean flavors with lemon and olives and garlic and a little bit of oregano. And of course, wine. And I'm going to be featuring a Chardonnel, also from our friends at Edgecliff. We visited them earlier in this episode. So to start off, I'm just gonna do a little bit of prep work. I'm gonna chop my onion, I'm gonna zest my lemon, and I'm also going to chop up my garlic and my mushrooms. So I'm heating up my pan. This is a nice heavy cast iron Dutch oven, and I'm just getting it to the point where when I put the chicken into the pan, it's gonna start browning. It's not just gonna sit there. So it's feeling like it's getting nice and warm, and I'm just going to salt and pepper. This is a whole cut up chicken. You can do it with just chicken thighs, you can do it with just chicken breasts, whatever you like, but I would recommend that you keep the skin and the bones, because that's where the flavor really is. So when you're browning chicken like this, you have to be patient. If you get a little bit too antsy and start moving the chicken around and kind of, messing with it, you won't get that beautiful caramelized crust, and that's really where you're gonna develop some deep flavors in this braise. So be patient, let it sit there, and then when it's ready, flip it over. Move these bronze beauties off to the side and let them sit. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put my onions into the pan. It's on medium high. I'm going to saute this just until the onions start to get soft. I'm going to throw in my crushed garlic cloves now. And once the garlic releases its aroma, in go the mushrooms. For this dish, you can use any kind of mushroom that you like. You can use plain old button mushrooms, which I have some of those. I also have cremini, which are actually just baby portobello mushrooms. And then these are beautiful oyster mushrooms. Not only are they gorgeous, they have a really nice, almost spicy flavor to them. So they're gonna add even more flavor to this dish. So I'm just gonna toss in my mushrooms and get them nice and sauteed. Happiness is chicken, wine, onions, and mushrooms. Love the flavors in this dish. So my mushrooms are nice and cooked and soft and a little bit caramelized, and now I'm going to deglaze the pan with a good amount of this Chardonnel. I'm letting the wine reduce so it kind of concentrates the flavor and some of that alcohol cooks off. And then I'm going to add more liquid in the form of chicken stock. Now I'm going to stir in that lemon zest, some olives. These are just green olives. And a little bit of fresh oregano. This is up to a nice steady simmer / boil. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn off the heat, put my chicken back in. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. This is gonna cook for about 45 minutes and then it will be done. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love dishes like this for dinner parties and on cold nights. This is the kind of food that just warms you up from the inside out, AKA comfort food. This is something that you want to serve with crusty bread and really good butter so you can dip in and get all that wonderful sauce. Of course, I'm going to pair the dish with the wine that the chicken was braised in. That Chardonnel from Edgecliff. It's really nice, it's fruity, and has a beautiful acidic backbone. Cheers to local wine. It's delicious to drink and to cook with.